Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. This video is an update video of the video Lego The Hobbit custom figures. Because it features some figures that I made in that video, but now I have updated them. And then I also have three more figures that I didn't had in that video. But however, so I'm gonna start to show the variants that were before, and then I'm gonna change them to how they look now. So let's begin. We will start with Dwalin. Here you have him. This was the variant that I had before. A large axe, Gimli's beard, Obi-Wan's head, green cloak. But this is, I have updated him with help of Lego's creation. And that I'm going to say that all the updates are belonging to how Lego created them. So this is Dwalin as he looked before, and alright, I won't say anything yet, but I think that he is much better now. Alright, are you ready? Yeah, you cannot answer. Right, here we have him. His weapon have I made because of no, not because I've made him with help of Lego's creation of his weapon. I used it, but you see that it has two of these pieces on the sides, and that was because I didn't have them. I didn't have the right piece, and it is connected to a staff piece that he's supposed to have. But actually there are not so many changes, but the changes I made him to look exactly like he does. Not exactly actually, but pretty good. He now have a black beard. Actually he should have a brown beard, but I have Gimli's, and then I actually have a beard that has the right color, but that is the wrong hairstyle. And the head is Fil's from Lego Harry Potter. And then was not the only changes. This is still left. This is still left. Because, and I mean, that was what I did before. Alright, so the second figure was a figure that I actually wasn't sure of who it was. I started to think, but for I guess a week ago I decided to make a much better version of the Hobbits, no, the dwarfs, and so I did. This figure was before designed like this. I told you that I didn't know if it would be Fili or Dori, but later I decided it would be Fili. I don't know if I told you that in the video, but if I didn't, this is Fili. and then he had a double head to become angry. I wanted it to be Nori because the cloak looks like it would fit on Nori better than Fili. But yeah. And plus Fili actually has 2 swords. So this was the variant I had before. The variant I have now is, I won't tell you that it is perfect, because it is not, but it is much better than the one I had before, and that means the one I just showed you. So here we go. He has the same sword and torso, but the legs I changed to dark brown, and the head to is still Obi-Wan's, but it's another version of Obi-Wan. It's Clone Wars version, but still Boromir's hair, because I don't have any more longer hair. And Obi-Wan, this one has no double head. Actually, I now have all the Lego Lord of the Rings sets, or not all, not the Orc Forge, and then actually my brother has Helm's Deep and the Uruk-hai army. But I have some of it. But I have all the sets that you need to complete the fellowship, which means I have 3 swords. If I would have more, then I would make Fili to look like this, with 2 swords. But now I don't have it, so Fili only has 1 sword. Alright. Fili will now leave the show and will take place to a person that needs much place. Guys, I'm talking about Bombur. I haven't made such a big difference to him, but here we go. Bam, bam. He looked like this before, but when I was supposed to make him, I thought that no, I had another variant than this one, but then I couldn't understand, because you know, I had another different of the one I thought would be Glóin or Oin, or no. Yeah, I think it was that. He had light grey legs, but later I found out that I only have 1 pair. And so I watched the video and noticed that he actually had these legs. I thought it was really bad. So I changed them to these. Now it looks much better. And there's nothing more to show, because it is only the legs. If you want a total walkthrough on Bombur, then watch part 1 of the custom figures. Yeah, and that is because it was only the legs that I changed now. Alright, now I'm gonna show you Oin, and actually I'm very proud of him. So here we go. So here we have him, and this was the variant before. I know I told you that in that video, I told you that this will be Glóin, but also that I couldn't understand why, because Glóin does not have any pair of grey or white. Grey or white. So now I change this to Oin instead, if it's alright. And the reason why I took him with an axe before was because, or well, Glóin has an axe, but if this would be Oin, then the answer on why he has an axe is because I thought that everyone would have weapons, since they're going to take back a kingdom. And yeah, all you that have read the books knows that it requires a bit. I won't say anything, but one of the biggest battles in Middle-earth are in there. However, that was the version before that was used to Oin. And actually I'm saying Oin now because the variant I just showed you looks pretty much different. Looks like more like to Oin than Glóin that I made now. And there you have a hint on that Glóin is one of the figures. However, Oin. This is a figure that I'm much proudest of, because the stuff is exactly like Lego have made him. Lego have made him to come with a grey cloak. So did I. And also light brown legs. I don't have them, so I used these legs, and that is light brown legs. Aragorn's torso, because I think it looks like that, and then grey gloves, because Oin has that in Lego, and then a white beard, because he has that, and then a long grey hair. That is because this looks like it is too little. It looks like, where's the hair? So, yeah. And that was him, Oin. And now we come to Glóin. He is the one that I am. I'm really proud of all of them, but the one I like most is that I've showed you. No, those that I've made now, that I've changed much on. I like the most. Glóin. He has this axe now. He also has Gimli's beard, Gimli's head, and a hair that looks like that has the same color as the beard, and it's the same hair as I used to Gimli. His torso is red because Lego made him to come with a red torso. And then you may wonder, what is it? Because I don't have Bilbo Baggins. I don't have nothing. I don't have anything that doesn't. I have more torsos that looks like this, but they don't have any backprinting. But they have backprinting. So this is actually a Hogwarts Quidditch torso from the Gryffindor team. I choose this because the beard totally hides the rest of the torso. The only thing you see is a black thing over there. So that was good. And actually, Glóin has a beard when he's happy, head when he's happy, and one when he's angry, as Lego made him with. And he actually has a big axe now. That's great. He also has a big axe, but his weapons are the same as Glóin's, but I think that he should have a big axe. Alright, now we come to the figure that I actually am most proud of. You may see it before I tell it. Bifur. Actually, I think he looks so good, so that I actually would like to see if there was someone who haven't made this version who haven't made him to look like this, and if it was someone that have made him closer with only using Lego pieces. Not any painting, not any clay, just Lego pieces. I think it is really good. And actually I have a spear that Bifur has in Lego, but I think it's too tall for him. So he come with this spear instead. That is the spear that you get to Weathertop. Right, Bifur's hair is black because he has black hair. No backprint, no double head. He actually has a grey beard. I think he has orange, or maybe dark orange torso. But he don't have it. I don't have any dark orange torso, so he comes with that, with brown instead. And that is actually Frodo's. The cloak is a black one that you know that I've cut with the help of scissors. So the head is Blackbeard's. That's pretty good actually, because the eyebrows that Bifur has look like this. But as I told before, if someone of you have made a variant that you think looks like Bifur more than this variant of him does, then I want you to tell me it and send a link to me, or make one yourself, custom Bifur, and then send me the link, or you can send me the whole video and then give it to me in a PM, and then I will, if I think it looks good, then I'll post a link on my channel so that everyone can have it. Yeah. And now this figure I'm actually not so proud of, or well, I think he's good, but he's not the best one that I've ever made. Dori. His torso is Palpatine's, because it was the only... Actually, he can't have a Quidditch torso. It would be bad. And Glóin has it because the beard totally hides the Quidditch signs. But Dori has this sword, and then dark legs. The cloak I've cut with help of scissors. Then I would like to say just the hair I actually have taken from one that made the Unexpected Party to Lego, and then uploaded to YouTube. And then when all the dwarves came, and then he comes through the gate and says, "Dori at your service." And it was there that my idea of design him came. I think I will post a link to that video sometimes. No, somewhere. But however, he has Ollivander's head, and then Count Dooku's, Madam Hooch's, and Ernie Prank's hair. He is scared on the other side, and I think that's better than if he would be angry. However, I think this figure is pretty good. And that was actually all for this time. But I will actually yesterday I found out that I was needed to make another a video, named Lego Lord of the Rings Custom Figures number 2. I know that it has been standing on my channel. I have written on my channel that I have that I'm going to make that I'm going to make that video, but it is standing there for a month, and it was only 2 figures that will be included in that. But now I think I have 4 more figures. Yeah, 4 more figures I have. So now that means will have 6 figures for you to show. And that means it will come very soon. I guess it will come this week actually. Well, if I can upload this video the same day as I record it, then it will be coming up the next day. I record this on Tuesday, so I guess that if this video comes up this day, then this next video will come up on Wednesday. And then I also like to say that a person has questioned me about when I will continue with Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, and I told him in a comment that I actually made it. Before I continued with it, I wanted to see if someone wanted it. And then I told him that it would come up in the middle of May. But then I saw that I had more comments, and then I saw it was from exactly the same person, and it was exactly the same question, but just on 2 other videos. And I don't do that. If you are watching this video, then I'll tell you that I tell it to all of you guys. The video, if I can get 600 views on the London Escape stop motion video, then I will start working with it. And if I get it really soon, and no, when I get seen that it has passed over 600 views, then I will start working on it. And in the comment that I wrote, it stands that it will come up in the beginning of May. I can say that not in the beginning of May. Probably in the if you get 600 views before May ends, then it will come up in the end of May, I think. And not in the beginning of June, I think, because then is my birthday. So in the end of May, or in the middle of May, or in the middle of June. But if I won't get over 600 views, then on the video, on the London Escape video, then I won't make it. I won't start on it. And I think that was all. So subscribe and like the video, and then also watch the Lego Pirates of the Caribbean Stranger Tides Part 3, the London Escape video. And make it get 600 views, and then I will continue on it. I will continue the series. But then I think it is time to go. So, as I said, subscribe, rate, and share this video and the other video also. Which means the London Escape, and then I will see you in Lego Lord of the Rings Custom Figures 2. Bye.